Everybody, welcome. This is the Global SLR Podcast that we're doing coming up in September in Hollywood, California. I'm Arash, motherfucking Dibazar. If you haven't heard of me, get your head out of your ass, out of the sand, because you know we're here to show you, make an impact, and make a change in the world as the culture is changing because we exist. Men are becoming men, and women are becoming women, and the whole world is balancing on the yin and the motherfucking yang. I'm here today with my spiritual brother, the man who's 100% responsible for the Global SLR. I am his business partner, but without him, there would be none of this shit, because he's been doing this for longer than many of you have been alive, you little fetuses in this field. This is Vince Hollywood Kelvin, the Prince of Aphrodite himself. Brother, welcome. I know we have a guest. I'm going to hand it to you. How are you, sir?
Awesome. Thank you so much, Arash the fucking Dibazar. I know you're absolutely killing it. I just saw that video of you yesterday with the three girls, and this is so fucking solid. Cannot wait for the whole world to be much more aware of you, and people have been asking for years for the infield, and there they are. I was just downstairs, barely woke up, grabbed the girl, another 30-second kiss close down there with a Russian. So we did a message for the 4th of July. I'm putting the video up. And I'm thrilled because I'm here with someone who we have been friends for many years now, who brought a total revolution to our community and had the balls to expose a lot of things, you know, and also to take it in a completely different direction. And just for that, you know, that's it takes a lot. I witnessed the birth of the reg game. He's the creator of the reg game, natural game. Solid like no other. His lifestyle is also absolutely phenomenal, a true player at heart, and such a kind, dear individual. So we are here from Croatia. Badboy, how are you?
Yeah, thank you guys, you know, for a welcome for this, you know, amazing opportunity again for GSLR, and I'm really looking forward coming one more time, everything great in Croatia. And I have to say, the waves of your knowledge, you know, of your energy that you guys been doing in the States is all over the Europe, and so you guys are spreading it, keep doing it, you know, it's amazing stuff you're doing right now, and amazing energy, amazing momentum. Things are changing as always, like, you know, I think like, you know, kind of we are entering the new wave of generation of basically like, you know, seduction, of knowledge, of the wisdom, and you definitely guys are pioneers and ahead now with what you're doing, and so all thumbs up, keep doing it, and I really, you know, can't wait to see you guys again, to hang out with you guys, and I hope you guys are destroying it there, because here Europe is pumping, it's amazing, we're doing some crazy stuff, and I'm looking forward to bringing some new strategies, new techniques, new wisdom to your amazing event again.
So that is my question, actually, Badboy. You brought to one of our prior events Instafuck, and that was such a revolution, from talking to fucking in 15 minutes, and you say it even better with your accent, so everybody was amazed. So what are you bringing this year that is gonna be a total revolution, like when you brought Instafuck?
Oh yeah, every year I'm preparing new stuff, you know, working on some stuff, and of course I cannot go live here because it has to be explained, but I'm bringing again the next level stuff, because everything is moving towards phones. We all have the phones in a pocket, so how about I tell you we are moving direct to the phones, and all the guys are going to be able now to approach and communicate with this amazing device and basically get it on the next level. So I'm preparing something crazy, something wild as always, and revolutionary. So definitely next level stuff. You guys can expect next level stuff from me as always, like, you know. So there is something. We are cooking something.
Beautiful. I pass it to my brother Arash. You know, I was watching that infield video. You have so many those past couple of days. There was the one where you were putting those girls back into place, and then there was the one where right away there's a shift. You see those three girls. They are indeed absolutely beautiful, and most people don't detect it, but right away the frame is shifted. She's the one getting a little self-conscious on camera, and you own them from the start. So tell us more about those recent videos.
Well, yesterday, very interesting day, you know. It starts with I was doing a Skype session. I get a text from a girl who's phenomenal. I mean, she's like a Tongan princess. She's tall, tanned, perfect body, hair. I mean, probably one of the best hairs I've ever seen. And one of the few women that all she needs is a little lip gloss and a slight eyeliner, and she's beautiful. That level of woman. She goes, hey, I wanna see you, and I'm like, I'm doing a fucking come to the office. She comes by, and I'm looking right now at a giant watermelon she brought me, and this is a wine, tiramisu, and some sushi. And you know, I love that. And she came in, and I just had her get right on Skype with me as one of my students was on, and it was really beautiful. So long story short, and during that time, I get this other text of this beautiful girl that you see in the video that for 2 months ago I met her, and I've been seducing her. And I say to my women, my girlfriends, I say, this is a quality woman, and a quality woman, I take my time. And I will get her. I mean, there's no escaping me if I want someone, but it's like a vampire game. I live forever in this, so let's play this game, and you will be mine. Watch. And so for 2 months, 2 goddamn fucking months, I'm trying to get this woman to just say, let's go out. And she texts me out of nowhere while this woman is here, and she goes, she's from out of town, about 30 minutes away. She goes, I'm here with my friend. She saw a picture of you. She really wants to meet you. Will you come and have a drink with us? Okay, so I'm getting on with this girl. I'm getting this text. I'm reading the text while I'm on top of her, and I'm like, okay, hold on. So I get up. I'm like, look, you're going to come with me. We're going to go meet some people. She goes, who? I said, they're friends of mine. It doesn't matter. Come on. Oh, I don't have makeup. It's okay. We'll figure it out. As we're about to leave, I realized, again, all these little weird coincidences, I actually don't have my jewelry, and my jewelry is a part of me. I think, Vince, you might understand this. If you're going to go out and you're not put together the way you want to be put together, you know? And I felt off. Like, fuck. It may seem like not a big deal to others, but I actually need my jewelry right now because I'm about to step into the field at the highest level. This is the girl. This is that girl, right? So I'm like, okay, how do I make this happen? I have to be on a podcast with you at 7, fucking 5:40 p.m. I'm like, the only way to do it is just to do it. So I tell this girl, let's go, get in the car. We drive. I go to the fucking mall. Ends up, everyone, man, valet doesn't charge me the way they recognize. Oh, you're so, yes. As we're walking, people are shaking my hand. And this girl's looking at me like, oh, my God. I'm like, yeah. I go buy 2 pieces of jewelry, make a video, send the video to the girls, show up. I'll make a quick story here. I show up. We show up. The 2 girls are there. This girl shows up with me. We sit down. There's 3 of us. And lo and behold, the fucking waitress that I've had my eyes on for 3 fucking months ends up being there, and I haven't seen her. And I'm like, holy shit. Now I have 4 gorgeous women around me. And it's midday. And we fucking start. And then the conversation that you guys didn't see goes into the girl, you know, who's the target, says to my girl who's there with me, but she's not even my girlfriend. She says to her, wouldn't you mind if your boyfriend was with other girls? Because obviously she knows I have 4 girlfriends. And the girl turns to her and says, of course I would mind. And she goes, well, and then she goes, but this is not that. This is Arash motherfucking Dibazar, the girl says. And she goes, and it would be a fucking honor if he made me his girlfriend. My brother, you could hear a fucking pin drop in that place when the moment she said that. I felt like she was possessed. I felt like Zafar was inside of her talking because I just looked and I said, what the fuck in my head did she just say? She goes, it would be a fucking honor if he would make me his girlfriend. And then she goes like this, he's a fucking king, so treat him like one. And I'm like, okay, thank you. Right on. Yeah, let's play this game. So by the time it was over, man, it was such a beautiful interaction. It moved it forward to the next step. Then I made sure the waitress saw all this, and then I went over there and handled that. And we come on to today. And my morning is filled with this chaos of women. Women are chaotic energy. But what I'm going to bring to you guys is a level that you can't even begin to comprehend what's happening here. I'm going to show you that it's possible to create this love. Love is possible. And I can show you how it's done. My girlfriends will be there. I'm going to put them on stage, and I'm going to ask them some questions in front of everybody. You get to meet my 3rd and 4th girlfriend, and there it is, man. Don't have to lie. The fucking truth. And every time I get a girlfriend, the entire family of that person, all the orbiters, the guys around them, all the exes decide they want to attack me. And so if you could handle all of this stuff, then you have a glimpse into the power that I have right now and the chaos that I have to deal with. So, shit, that's a lot to say, but you asked me what happened from yesterday to today. I'm a different man today, and I will be back tomorrow. There's a lot of interactions. I even skipped some random girl from Instagram messaged me last night, saw me. She goes, my soul craves you. She stops by here. She's in a dress. She's not wearing underwear. She wants to have sex. I'm like, we're not going to have sex. And I mean, it's just like, is this even real? Am I in a fucking video game right now? Would anybody believe me if I said the truth? Would they even believe me, or they go, there's no way? And the truth is, they would say, there's no way, you're fucking lying. And I swear on my family, my mom and dad, and anybody important to me, I swear to you guys, it is true, and I can't tell you the truth, because if I did, it would be too much for now. That's it, man. Pass it on to you, Vince.
I love the how you emphasize. It is absolutely surreal, and it escapes like most people. Along those lines, and I'll be fast because I want to hear more from Badboy. You know, initially, guys, you start and you're under the impression that you are held back by certain things and they feel completely real to you. Anxiety, and you have all those. And then it fades, and then it further fades. So if it can go from being there strongly, whatever used to really hold you back unless you're a complete newbie, if it can go from being there strongly to eventually fading, it got me intrigued. I'm thinking, okay, you've been doing this for 2 fucking decades. What's the full extent? Just how far can you take the clearing and the cleansing of any little thing that would hold you back, make you feel you're not enough, and so on? And what's the ultimate? You know, I go by the kissing sign. So for me, it's the idea of a fucking miracle. Okay? So that's what I want to bring to the plate, and that's what I'm playing with. This weekend we're filming. You know, Arash and I are in a movie, and it's really gaining momentum. We are in the documentary. We're filming that as well, preparing the GSLR. First thing I did, I said, okay, you got a shitload of works. The hours are insane. Press through. Go for it. Now with the 4th of July, all the girls that I see regularly wanted to see me, and I said, no, I bypass. Okay? Suddenly last night, in a state of genuine exhaustion, but I like exhaustion meaning like I've exhausted all possibilities, not as a complaint, but as a feeling of rewards. Like this, I really gave it all I could. Tiny little voice, very minimal inside, say, yeah, man, but I'd love to fuck. There's a girl also that was supposed to be there, and weird story, she had to go somewhere, you know. Russian, tall, blonde. When I caught myself with this thought for a second, I thought, no, fuck it. I'm not going there. Where do you want to go? Then I thought, I want to go into a total, absolute, complete miracle. I said, something phenomenal is happening. Make zero mention of it. Sleep like a king. I woke up slightly later than usually. I wake up at 5 normally. By 10 a.m., I go, shit, I don't have any cigarettes. And I'm still thinking something amazing is happening. I'm walking down the street. Even though I have a lighter in my pocket, I pass by this girl. I'm thinking, I cannot even think of an opener. So I go, fuck, ask her for a light. She gives me a light. Turns out she's Russian, former stripper, and she looks like a mini rendition of the girl that was supposed to come. Next thing I know, boom, I pulled her just before the podcast. So it's really about, I want to present that place of a complete surrender to just one thing, success, and to absolutely kill any other option. Most guys, what they do, they keep one foot into, yeah, but I don't know, and they still get disappointed, and you apply that everywhere. I've applied it in getting rid of girls after 1 year, 5 years, and I said, no, I'm not going to go to any lower place than the highest place I can be at with a complete sense of miracle. So I pass it to you, Badboy. I don't want to limit with a question. I follow you on Facebook. You always have those super sharp, yet simple, but sharp frames that awaken the guys. I love your quotes, your lifestyle, everything. So the same way we shared like what's happening right now for us. What would you like to share with us?
Yeah, like, I want to touch on, like, as we basically start talking about the realities, okay? And it's all about the realities you create for yourself. It's unbelievable how I have experienced it on my coachings, on my camps, like, guys who were totally introverted who come to me, like, they couldn't even talk with the girls, okay? Like, and this guy could stay in this introvert state for years, for decades, for a lifetime, being shy, and then you awake him, you shake him, you wake him up, and in one moment, this guy starts living the life, starts approaching girls like, baby, tell me the place where you want to be fucked. And the girls accept that. And the guy was getting laid. And it's totally change of the state. So, like, guys, you have to be really, like, it's, the pickup is beyond the whole seduction, the whole what we are doing. It's not actually pickup. We are awakening. We are showing you different realities. We are showing you what's possible. Like what Vince is doing, what Arash is doing out there. It's like you are by giving so much energy, by basically creating this different reality aura of the energy around yourself, you start to attract impossible. You start to attract, like, girls coming to your house, like getting naked. I've been there. I've been like what Arash just described you. I've been in that state where you are feeling this amazing that girls are knocking on your doors, coming in accidentally, and somehow they're materializing themselves there, like without, the universe cannot explain what she's doing there, how, like, she's lost, like she's taking the coat off, getting undressed in your apartment, like, she missed the apartment, she missed the building, somehow she's there, but you're having this amazing day because you are pushing it, because you are creating that reality. So be careful what reality you choose for yourself. Be careful what you believe about yourself, because all those beliefs, whatever you're saying to yourself from the moment you wake up in the morning, you are actually creating it. If you are questioning yourself, if you are kind of putting yourself down, you don't like your reflection in a mirror, how you look like, all of that is game. All of that is your opener, and all of that will come back during the daytime, during the week, back to you, the month in life, So there's no reality. That's the end of the story. There's no reality. It's like you create what you want to be. Okay, and basically, if you start seeing yourself as success, you start enjoying being with yourself, you enjoy your energy, your lifestyle, who you are, people around you, girls will start enjoying it. They're going to start inviting themselves into your life. But on the other side, if you lock those doors, you don't let it happen, these miracles, these little miracles, you don't let it happen, you don't search for them, you don't allow them to come to your life, nothing is going to happen. You're going to be alone in your beautiful apartment with your beautiful car with maybe money or whatever, and nothing is going to happen. So what Arash is doing right now, what's living, what's breathing, what our brother Vince is doing, what I'm doing here in Europe, this is it. This is like, you are enjoying every moment, every that cigarette, every that fresh squeezed orange juice, every cup of coffee, every interaction with a girl. It's like you're being there and there, right in the moment, without no pressure. You seek for opportunities. It's beyond, this lifestyle, this attitude, this like a mental attitude is beyond pickup. Pickup is bullshit. Pickup is seduction, is bullshit. This is enjoying the life and seizing the best of the life. The best of the girls, the best of the food, the best of martial arts, of sports, the best of your body can offer, the best what world can offer for you. You agree, Vince?
Awesome. Before we take one last round, because I want to make sure we keep it under 30 minutes, so we got about 7 minutes or so. I think real quick, this would be a good time. Badboy, you have moved your summer camp. And real quick, if you can just let the guys know how they can find out more about your epic 2 weeks summer camp, or however long it is in this day and age.
Yeah, basically, since we destroyed Croatian's islands, last 10 years, all of them, and that's how it is, we moved to new locations. So basically, this year we are attacking Israel, which is amazing. And we are doing Barcelona, Spain. So we found this kind of party, local, kind of local party, crazy place in Israel and Barcelona. So we are moving there. If you guys are interested anywhere in the world, and you want, have the best kind of end of the summer training, summer camp, which is basically 24 hours training per day. We have 2 teams of instructors running day and night shifts. And basically you can find out more information on badboylifestyle.com. And there you have it all, or find me on a Facebook, as a Badboy or Dan Badboy. And, you can, but this is transformational. It's life changing. If none of that, make sure you show up on GSLR, and we're going to do it there. Some amazing events are coming up, as I'm hearing from my brothers. So, I think it's going to be amazing. I can't wait. Yesterday I booked my tickets. So it's I'm really looking forward to all of that, and there's many more new stuff coming up soon to the community, so I really looking forward to present all of it.
I always love to look for commonalities, and I think too many guys, they look for differences and then they get confused. And one thing we, in our own ways, all 3 have in common here is going the fucking distance, I always love how an idea come up and we go, let's fucking do it. So maybe we can talk a little bit about that. For the guys, or whatever is on your mind. I pass it back to you, my brother, Arash.
Yeah, we just moved. I gave you the example yesterday. I had about an hour and 15 minutes. I had to go from here somehow to 20 minutes or 15 minutes away. I had to go into the mall, which buy shit, then go hang out with these girls, then drop this girl off and come back and do a podcast. I was here at 6:58 p.m. At 7 o'clock, I was online. And what changed was I caught myself thinking, I'm just fucking do it. Just go. You know what you want. Just fucking go. That's it. There's nothing else to do. Just move on that damn thing. And that's what we do. We have Vince and I have an event coming up just in July, right around the fucking corner. And it was literally we had a phone call. I said, look, here's what's coming up. People are saying this. And he's like, yeah, people are saying this over there. I said, fuck it. Let's do it now. Let's just do it. I said, okay. How do you want to do it? Let's do it here. Boom, boom, boom. Yesterday he texted me. We confirmed the location. We're good. Next thing you know, you guys are going to be in this incredible event because we had maybe a 2-minute conversation about the subject. And I wonder how long it takes for people to just do something. Just do something. The world is a world of action. It's definitely a mental world, okay? It's all, it's the whole universe of the mind. But the moment the thought enters, boom, the action comes right afterwards. Now, the samurai knew this. You don't have time to think, otherwise your opponent cuts you down. When I'm in the field, this is what you see. If you watch that video when I'm handling that bitch, see, you guys missed the beginning of that. I ended up taking out my phone when we were already in the heat of it. It was so beautiful the way it started. 2 girls are walking by. I'm already in a pissed off mood because I got an argument with one of my girlfriends. And I'm sitting down, and I turned to the pretty girl. I said, sit down. And she's about to sit down. It's we have to go. I said, hold on. She can decide for herself. Go ahead, have a seat. And the girl says something I said we have to go. I said, hey, you watch your tone. So you watch your tone, okay? That's not how you talk to people you don't know. And she goes, excuse me? I said, exactly, excuse you. Now go ahead and sit down. I told the other girl. And this started the interaction. And she started to pull her friend away. And I said, hey, do you let people pull you like that? I go, do you allow other people to grab your hand when you're talking and pull you? I said, because where I come from, that's a violation of physical and mental abuse. You're talking to me. This is how it started. I go, and this woman is pulling your arm. Now, you don't know who I am, and you don't know that this interaction could end up being one of the most important interactions of your life. Have you ever met someone with a snap of a finger? Have you ever met someone where it happened in a moment, and next thing you know, you're great, great friends, and you have this incredible and I go through this little pattern, right? And she's just looking at me in awe. And her friend's like, well, you have to go. I said, listen, you really need to stop right now. I know your type. I know exactly how you girls are. I need you to quit it because I'm not a regular guy, so don't act like I am right now. And then it started to get heated up, and I'm grabbing my phone hoping it records it. But all of that, do you think I have time to think? Do you guys think I have a time to formulate a fucking comeback from her? No, I'm in the moment. And, I've watched that video myself 5 times because there's a moment that I caught with me as an observer, and I was like, that is key right there. Where I'm sitting down in a very relaxed posture, and she says to me, blah, 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 respect, and I turned so fast, like a fucking lion, and I look at her, I said, then show respect. And I love that moment because that is the key right there to my flow state, we call it. Right there. I keep watching it and I keep analyzing, going, right here is where I was 100% in the flow. And so I'm trying to remember, and I'm not succeeding, just so you know, and that's why I think it's the flow state. I can't like analyze it like that. But I enjoy that one moment where I'm in a relaxed state, sitting back, and then I turn to her with my finger up and I say, then show respect or something. I don't remember exact wording, but that's it. You're talking about taking action. You take action. If you're sitting there going, I really want to go to the Global SLR, get off your fucking ass and go. Go. It's okay. It's okay to live. It's actually okay to spend money on yourself. And if you're broke, you know what? You're still going to be broke. Believe me, if you're broke already, right? Get a fucking credit card. Go here. It will change your life. You're not going to suddenly be broke if you're broke. You're already broke. And if you're not broke, guess what? You're not going to go broke coming to the event. So you have these weird ideas of sitting there and analyzing something 1,000 times. How do I approach her? You fucking walk up. You fucking walk up. The first step is you walk up. Then what do I say? Hi. Start with hi. But then what's my body language? Whatever the fuck it is, start there. Then correct it from there. But don't sit back analyzing the cold water of the pool for 35 minutes and then never jump in the pool and watch everybody else having a good time swimming. And you leave the pool like next time, next time I'm really going to get in that water. And then you come back and you're talking to people and they're like, whoa, it's so much fun in the water. We were doing this. You're like, yeah, it sounds fun. And then you get into this weird-ass hating situation where you're just like, well, how do you know the water didn't have too much chlorine? And haven't you heard you could get a disease? And do you know people piss in the water? Shut the fuck up. I'm trying to live. That's it. I'll pass it on.
At the core, it's very, very, very simple. It's not a matter of capacity. It's a matter of your model. Most people have the model backwards because of the illusion that objects and things create around us and the education, formal education that taught you had to first know before you would do. That's wrong. That's backwards. Do and you will know, not know what to do and then do it. Most say, how do I get motivated? Motion, action leads to more motivation. If you're standing in place, you have fucking nothing to look forward to. You start to move. It changes your perception. Things are within reach. A friend of mine who's on the verge of becoming #1 actor in the world and in Hollywood with a new movie that's coming up told me the other day, Vince, what's the antithesis of fear? I studied the classics, so what did I say, guys? I said faith. He said, no, action. So you got to flip your frame of mind. It's funny because we're reaching so far right now that I've had some of my corporate guys come back when I was teaching in the corporate world, and one of them wants to start a new business. And he wants to have everything in place in a day and age where I have neighbors who just get on fucking YouTube and you turn around and they became millionaires. And at first they just took a step. I saw it this morning. This morning, 3 things happened. The first one is me realizing, you're slower than usually at waking up. The second thing is, here's that chick, and she seems like a good candidate. Let's find out. The third thing was, I'm still waking up. She was giving me gold. She was like, oh, no, I'm not the dancer, but I used to be a stripper. And inside, I was like kind of blank, like most guys would say, but I know the solution. The solution is to not let that decide, but to fucking take action. So I moved a little bit more. What I first said wasn't the cleverest thing on the planet, but I also reminded myself, if right now suddenly a big alarm goes on from the street and you realize there's an emergency, would I still sustain? I'm a little tired. I'm defocused today. Forgive me. And next thing I know, guys, watch the video. That video is minutes after me being like, oh, fucking sleepy. It was our 3rd relocation, and now we're at the entrance of my place going in. So you have it backwards. The model is not, I'll come when I'll have the money. When you come, you will have the money. The model is not, I'll talk to girls when I know what to say. The model is, when I talk to girls, I will know what to say. The model is not like, oh, I have a problem. When you step into solutions, your problem will be gone. It was Einstein who once said, the fastest way out of a problem is into a solution. We're bringing you solutions nonstop. I'm reminded once I was going to Europe and I told Badboy, this is my last event ever. That was at the end of Project Hollywood. You remember that, Dan, I'm sure. And
yeah.
Jokingly said, yeah, I retired many times too. But here I am. I said, those guys are doing an event in Amsterdam. Badboy super busy in a different country. I didn't even finish my fucking sentence. He said, I'll do it. And he came by and he was awarded Best Pickup Artist on the planet there. And we fucking rocked Amsterdam, you know? So your take, and then we have to wrap it up, gentlemen. I promised the company that produces the podcast, because they know how much rich content we have, that we would keep it under a certain time so we could throw them out there fast. So I pass it to you in terms of taking action, the proper formula. Most guys, they want everything to be in place before they go, and that's not how it works. What's your take on that, Dan? And then we'll let you know about the GSLR.
Yeah, like it's all about action. Everything in life is about action, you know, and they're basically like, you know, this is number one core why guys have no success with. It goes all in life. It's about taking action. It's about making mistakes and taking action. As Arash said, like, go there, push yourself to the moment with no opener, with nothing, and the words will come out. And this is actually probably the best advice in a pickup community I heard, like, and actually I'm living it. Like, you know, I love to go in without the words, without opener, with basically even knowing everything. Like, you just go there and you create action, and then things just come out. Push yourself to that flow state, create that flow state. It's like you have to be proactive in life, you know, proactive, pro-action, pro-doing stuff, dominant, like you said. Like, this is about being a man. Being a woman is being passive, waiting things to happen for her. We guys, we men we created this planet Earth by doing stuff, by action, like, you know. So you cannot, today it's very easy to sit at home on your ass and do nothing and swipe left and right on Tinder. But this is not how you live life. This is not how you create success in any area, in any form of the shape. So I'm totally up for it. I totally agree on that. And, you know, you have to do action. But you have to go out there, start putting little actions, like whatever, like, you know, and, you know, not trusting your excuses. There's always, when you see a girl, there's always like 1,000 reasons in your head, excuses why not to go there, and there's only one reason, one good reason why you should go there and approach her. So remind yourself every time, okay, yes, I have excuses, but fuck it, I'm gonna do it. No excuse. I had like a threesome last month just because of that. I was like at home Friday night, you know, good James Bond movie on a TV. Oh yeah, I can stay home. I'm like, fuck, I'm not gonna stay home. It's fucking Friday night. I'm going out. All my wingmen's like, no, I'm tired. I'm with my girlfriend. I'm this, and I'm fuck it. I took a shower, put a shirt on, and went out alone. And guess what happened? I was rewarded by the universe with 2 beautiful girls 2 hours later in my bedroom. So this is how you do it. No excuses. You put your excuse on the next level. Fuck, I'm going to do it. Nothing is going to stop me. Nothing, absolutely nothing in life is going to stop me for full and ultimate success in this life. That's how you do it.
I love those words. The universe rewards not kindness. There's plenty kind people who think who are kind, and then you hear them like, oh, but I'm so kind and I still don't get what I want. It doesn't reward goodness. Like, I'm a good worker. It rewards that little stretch because it's a contribution of the endless motion of the universe. So it's called a leap of faith. It's simple. Gentlemen, I'm not going to tell you much about the Global SLR because, you know, a hot chick doesn't have to try to convince you 17 fucking times that, of course, you want to be there inside her juicy pussy. If you think I'm doing a reverse frame on you because you're the well-studied guy who doesn't act on it, then do a fucking reverse frame on your excuses. And this is an exclusive event. We've narrowed it down to the speakers that we most enjoy being around, those who really showed up throughout the years, like Badboy, you know. And we do the same with the participant. We want decisive guys, and that was the beauty last year. everybody who showed up, there was a sense of family. There was a sense like, wow, we're here because we want to be here, not because we're not sure if we should be there. The one thing, though, you're probably right now close to a computer online, you're watching or listening from a device. Go to GSLRconvention.com and press play to watch the trailer, because if you haven't been there, there's no way to explain what it's like. It's a multimedia experience with relocation of 3 world-class venues. You are suddenly in a trance laying down on the ground, then you're practicing yoga, then you're trying on new clothes to change your style, then you're at a boot camp. Badboy and I, we offer a segment for the VIPs where we have a table at Home Night Club. We go in style, in class. Last year, I managed the table, pulling girls around, and Badboy took the guys around. Everybody was so fucking pleased. You got to be there. Gentlemen, Dan, Badboy, thank you so very much for making the time, being there always.
Thank you, guys.
And my spiritual brother, I just cannot wait for a few hours to pass by and hear about the next level of evolution. Arash, this is the fastest rate of growth ever on the planet. So you are the philosopher that comes around every couple thousands of years. And this is becoming more clear to the world with every new day passing by. This is no less than a complete revolution. And watch and see. Thank you, gentlemen.
Appreciate it. Thank you, guys.
Thank you, guys. See you soon. See you in Vegas.